Welcome, baseball fans, to another edition of Pirates Baseball here on MLB The Show 16. Hi, fans. My name's Jipler. Tonight, Game 1 of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates dominating the National League Central. The Braves fighting for the National League East. As we take a look at their starting lineup now, you see Freddie Freeman in the number 3 hole, a veteran who's not really shown good numbers this year for some potential that he's had in the past. That lineup will face Jake Odorizzi, who has a winning pitching record, but a scary ERA, close to 7, as you see there, 6.91 to be exact. Here's Joe Random, 120 home runs on the season, which I'm surprised I'm saying that so lackadaisically, but that's his total on the year so far. A high, deep drive into right center field, and that one is a no-doubter. Way out of here, a solo home run for Joe Random with 2 outs, and he gives his team a 1-0 lead early here in the first. And count that as number 121 on the year. Now that's nuts. Keep saying it's nuts. That's home run number 121 right now. Random hasn't hit a home run in a couple games, but nobody in this ballpark had any doubts about that one crossing over the home run line. And that's a homer. Here's Sean Bernier. Walked in his first plate appearance back in the first inning. The Braves have tied it up. It's 1-1. Now runners are on first and second, only 1 out, and the Pirates in bunt defense. Bernier shows bunt. Bunts it right to Mateo at first base. Mateo's going to tag him out, heading up the line. Although the job is done, both runners will advance now. It's second and third, 2 outs.
Number 5, Alexander Dawkins.
I mean, he got the job done. I know he got tagged out running up the line, but that's a good play by Mateo not to try and get a force at second. Just get the easy out. Now you have 2 outs. Runners in scoring position. Second and third, 2 outs. Alexander Dawkins stands in now. Braves look to break this tie here in the third inning. Odorizzi trying to stop it. Here's the pitch. Grounded. Joe Random makes a sliding grab on the backhanded side. Throws over to first. Inning over. A little fancy play there by the Pirates second baseman. Ends the top half of the third. We'll head to the bottom half. We're tied at 1. Joe Random stands in now in a great RBI spot. Runners on the corners. Nobody out yet.
Joe Random.
He had that no-doubter solo homer back in the first inning. Accounted for the only offense the Pirates have really put up so far, and although it is still early. Pulled off that one, a ground ball to first. 1 out at second, throw it to first. Random beats out the back end of the double play. He's safe. Run scores. The RBI counts, and the Pirates take a 2-1 lead in the third. Yeah, not really much you could do. I mean, maybe you try going home with that if you're Freeman. If they get it out, and Random just too fast, he beats out the back end. Pirates lead it now, 2-1. 1 out, runner on first. Random the speed threat. Felix Mateo up now. Random goes early and he'll get back safely to first base. Got a bad jump there. Slide step. Pitch out. He's not going that time. Ball 1. Mateo 1 for 1 tonight. He singled back in the first. Slide step again. That's a ball. Throw down to first. Snap throw is not in time. Count is now 2-0 on Mateo. Here's the kick and the pitch. 2-0 is
No
outside. 3-0 to the Pirates' first baseman. Ganders has the night off tonight. He's the Pirates' shortstop, typically the cleanup man for these guys. And he's on the bench tonight getting an off day. 3-0 pitches grounded to third. There's one. There's two. A double play, and the inning will come to a close. Pirates get a run on the RBI ground out by Joe Random. We'll head over to the fourth inning. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Robbie Armas stands in now. Flew out back in the second inning. And on first, nobody out yet. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Armas. Kicking the pitch from Odorizzi. Grounded sharply to shortstop. Random gets up. As that was a poor flip by the shortstop. Random got up, barehanded it, and fixed that double play. And they'll get 2. It was a little high there. Random jumps up, barehands it, steps on the bag, throws to first. Good play. Good play. The Random stands in now, runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates have really taken a commanding lead. Now it's 4-1, and they're not quite done yet. Random's 1 for 2 tonight, hit a solo shot earlier in the ball game. That pitch is lined to center, but right at the center fielder, who makes the grab and gets the first out of the inning. Yeah, not much more you can really do. He squares that ball up nicely. This is right down the middle. He squared it up nicely right over to center field. Just a couple steps over for the center fielder. And easy play for the Braves. Here's Sean Bernier. Walked, sack bunted in his 2 plate appearances to this point. He'll lead off the top of the 6th for the Braves. Odorizzi still on the mound for the Buccos. And his pitch is grounded. Random will make the play, throw off balance over to first, but the play is made for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Alexander.
Excuse me. Batter stands in now. He'll lead off the 7th for the Braves. Ground ball to Joe Random.
He's out.
Makes a routine play, and that is 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here is Joe Random. We'll flash you back to the first inning. This solo shot got the Pirates offense started. And they have not stopped yet since. Still have the lead over the Braves late in this ball game. Fly ball into center field, carrying to the track, at the wall. That one is gone. Joe Random hits his 2nd home run of the ball game. That's number 122 on the young season, and it is now an even bigger Pirates lead here in the 8th inning. Look at this solo home run. Another majestic blast by Joe Random. This one out to dead center field. Into the bush out there in center. Pirates have a 6-3 lead over the Braves. Top of the 8th, 1 out. Excuse me. Top of the 8th, 1 runner on. Nobody out. Braves need to get something going here. Odorizzi has been chased from the game. Ground ball to second. There's 1. Over to first. And the ball is dropped by Mateo over there at first. So that'll go down as a fielder's choice. And that's all. They won't get the extra out. And now it's runner on first, 1 out. Yeah, that could be vital. But we'll see what happens. Here's Tyler Ortega. 0 for 3 tonight. He grounded out back in the 7th inning. Big spot here for the Braves. 2 on, but 2 out. They're down by 3. Grounded sharply to Joe Random at second. He fields, fires over to first. In time, and the threat is over as the inning comes to a close. No runs by the Braves. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-3 in favor of the Pirates. Jay Bryant will stand in now, 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles, and he scored one of those 3 runs that the Braves have now. 1 out, 1 on. 0-2 pitch coming. Ground ball. Random dives to his glove side. Fields is going to try to force it at second. He gets the out at second. Throw to first is not in time. They can't beat out the back. He beats out the back end. So they'll only get 1 out. That's the lead runner. And now it is 2 outs. And Freddie Freeman coming to the plate. And that'll do it here. The Pittsburgh Pirates win the opener of this 3-game series by a final score of 6-3. Odorizzi gets his 6th win of the season. Adrian Villa gets his 11th loss, and Alberto Chavez now with 35 saves this year. Let's take a look at our player of the game tonight. Joe Random, deservingly so. He gets tonight's player of the game with those 2 monster home runs he had tonight. Just one of the biggest offensive threats of the many Pirate runs they scored tonight. And those 2 big blasts give him our player of the game. Well, Pirate fans, thank you for watching this edition of Pirates Baseball here on MLB The Show 16. I'm Jipler saying so long to you. Thanks for watching. Our final score once again. The Pirates beat the Braves by a final score of 6-3. See you tomorrow for Game 2.